At some point in my life, I realized something important. I didn't want a louder, busier, or bigger life. I wanted a quieter one, a life that allowed me to breathe, to think, and to feel without constant pressure. Over the years, I started choosing less. Less noise, less clutter, fewer obligations. And those choices shaped almost every decision I've made since then, often in ways that surprised me. Choosing less isn't about giving up. It's about creating space for what truly matters. It's about deciding what you want to nurture and what you are willing to let go of. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since our last chat. So today I want to share a personal insight into what a quieter life really looks like for me in practice. The choices I make daily, the commitments I accept, and the ones I decline all reflect this shift towards simplicity. I asked you to send your questions, and I received so many thoughtful ones about minimalism, simple living, money, work, relationships, and even big life decisions. I wish I could answer every single one, but I'll share as many insights as I can. Imagine cozying up with a warm cup of tea, letting the world slow down for a few minutes. That's the feeling I want to bring to this video. I was not raised in a minimalist household. My family never really cared about minimalism, and neither did I, at least not at first. In my early 20s, I felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of possessions, obligations, and distractions. I had a ton of clothes, shoes, bags, beauty products. Every corner of my room was cluttered, and the chaos started to weigh on me. I realized I needed to simplify, even if it meant starting alone. Gradually, I began decluttering, letting go of things that didn't serve me, and embracing what truly mattered. My bedroom became my sanctuary, a calm, clutter-free space where I could relax and recharge. I like to have people over, but only a few at a time. If more than two come, it starts feeling overwhelming. I enjoy sharing tea, preparing a small meal, connecting with those I trust. But I've learned it's okay to limit invitations, to protect the peace and energy of my home. My apartment is my safe place, where I can be entirely myself. Pets are something I've considered carefully over the years. I love animals, but at this stage, adding that responsibility would be too much. Allergies, time, energy, all factors in the decision. Sometimes the simplest life requires saying no, even to things we love. It's a small lesson in self-awareness, understanding what we can handle and what would create stress instead of joy. Gifts are another area where I practice simplicity. I appreciate the thought behind them, but I don't need extras that don't serve me. I accept graciously and later decide whether to keep, donate, or pass them on. Over time, I communicate my intention to live simply, asking others to respect that choice. I studied to be a dietitian and worked part-time for many years. I also held corporate jobs, climbed the ladder, and experienced burnout. Each step taught me what I valued and what I didn't. I realized that ambition for ambition's sake isn't fulfilling. True fulfillment comes from aligning life choices with personal values, not societal expectations. As a vegan for over 7 years, I learned that living simply also applies to food. I don't obsess over protein numbers. Beans, lentils, tofu, soy products all provide enough. I focus on nourishment, not perfection. Life is simpler when we stop overcomplicating the basics. I've chosen to be child-free. This decision wasn't made lightly, but it reflects my understanding of myself. Life without children allows me to focus on creativity, relationships, and personal growth. It's not a rejection of life, just a choice aligned with my priorities. Relationships matter, but so does space. I've been with my partner for over 2 decades. We chose a registered partnership rather than a traditional wedding. It made legal sense, simplified life, and minimized unnecessary stress. Our love is present without the formality or expense of a typical wedding. Shopping impulses happen, but I've learned to redirect them. Gratitude, mindful activities, cooking, reading, walking, all keep me grounded. I buy what's needed, savor what's owned, and avoid unnecessary consumption. Minimalism isn't deprivation. It's mindful abundance. Even in a noisy apartment, calm is possible. Noise-canceling headphones help, but acceptance is key. Resistance amplifies stress. Accepting the environment reduces its power over you. Peace comes from within, not just external control. Money and saving are approached intentionally. Income fluctuates, but allocation to emergency savings, retirement, low-cost investments, and mortgage payments create stability. Slow, steady action builds long-term security. I've always loved reading. Books bring perspective, quiet, and enrichment. Recommendations from friends and viewers guide my selections. Reading is a way to slow life down, to step outside the noise and reflect. Negative comments online do not define me. Constructive criticism is useful. Baseless negativity is ignored. Social media is a tool, not a measure of self-worth. This mindset allows focus on growth instead of distraction. Hobbies and games bring joy. Magic. The Gathering offers strategic thinking, focus, and connection with a partner. Small mindful activities enrich life without clutter or stress. Beauty routines, self-care, and minimalist grooming maintain confidence while simplifying effort. Studio Ghibli films are another escape into calm, imaginative worlds. Each story, whether adventurous, cozy, or emotional, inspires reflection and appreciation for storytelling. Simplicity and creativity. In the end, minimalism is not about what you remove, it's about what you preserve. Peace, clarity, joy, and the space to live intentionally. Choosing less allows more. More time, more attention, more calm. Every choice matters. Every decision shapes the life you live. Simplifying isn't easy, but it's worth it. Live slowly, mindfully, and fully. Make your space your sanctuary, your life your own. Focus on what matters, let go of what doesn't, and cherish the quiet moments that remind you why you chose simplicity in the first place.